Sonic Highways, new Foo Fighters, woohoo! Going into this album, I was pretty excited. It's got 8 songs on it, each written and recorded in a different city across the United States. The cities are, I think, Chicago, DC, NYC, Nashville, LA, Seattle, Austin, and New Orleans. I think that's all of them. And as it is, the concept of each song being based on a different city only really comes across in lyrics, which is really unfortunate. The Chicago song, Something from Nothing, that one is very clearly inspired by the Great Chicago Fire of, what was that, the 20s, 40s, 30s, somewhere around there. And that's really cool. It gives the songs a wide variety of lyrical topics, and then poetically, it's very diverse. The music, on the other hand, is very not. Each one of the 8 songs is rather distinct from each other. On a whole, when you put it in the context of rock music, it's just very generic. Really, other than the fact that it's like 8 5-minute songs as opposed to 12 3-minute songs, it feels very much like just a standard formulaic rock album. It's borrowing so much from the great rock albums of the past that at sometimes it's not even bothering to hide the influences. And while I'm sure ripping off from Holy Diver and Sweet Home Alabama was at least somewhat intentional, it feels sort of cheapened. It's as if Dave Grohl and company were trying to pay their respects to the great songs of the past, but just went a little overboard and just started copying them at times. There's probably others besides those 2 that are being borrowed from, but those are the ones that really stood out to me. But when you think about it, being a kind of standard old school rock band is sort of the Foo Fighters thing, like that's what they do. And also, this is the Foo's 8th album, and for any band, once you get past albums 3 or 4, then the quality can be kind of meh for the most part. If I were to grade this album in one word, it would definitely not be great, but it would definitely not be bad either. It would just be, it is good. It is a good rock album. And when I think about it, there haven't been a lot of good, solid rock albums that I know of recently. Like the rock music of today is more like indie pop, and then if you get anything heavier, it starts becoming metal. So if you're hankering for some fresh tunes that just kind of plain rock, then maybe check this out because it is good. I feel like a younger band that was less settled in their ways could have done a really cool job with this concept though. Except there aren't any younger bands that have the monetary resources to like spend a week or so in 8 cities around the country just kind of getting a feel for it, writing some songs, and then picking one to record and arrange at the city, you know, on the spot. That's not something that could really happen for newer bands. Some really phenomenal artwork though. You should take a look at this. It is probably one of the best album arts of the year. And there you have it, Sonic Highways by Foo Fighters. It is a good rock album. Nothing more, nothing less.